Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? I am so excited for you to be here with me today because we are testing out the new Nars Soft Matte Foundation. I have been asked about this so much. I have dry olive skin and you want to know how this foundation is going to wear on my skin, how it's going to look, and I'm going to bring you in very, very close throughout the day to actually see how it's going to look on my skin. All of the questions that you could possibly have about this foundation are going to be answered in today's video, so make sure you stay to the very, very, very end. If you're new, hi, welcome. I'm Bondbeautyful. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. I love doing foundation reviews, makeup tutorials, just all different types of beauty related videos. So subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you are excited that I'm finally reviewing this foundation, give me a huge fat like right now. Hit the like button and I'll know how appreciative you are that I'm finally freaking getting around to reviewing this foundation. So let's get started. I have here the shade Stromboli. This is medium 3. It is medium, says it's for medium skin with olive undertones. I do have olive undertones, so I was very excited to see that they have an olive shade foundation. So we're gonna see. I am my winter shade. If you are wondering or trying to shade match, check out the description box. I have a list down below and I have a link to even a bigger list so you can see I am my winter shade, the lightest shade that I can possibly be. That's what I am. There are 34 shades and this is what it claims. It is a full coverage, transfer proof, oxidation resistant, which we will be testing, foundation that lasts up to 16 hours with a natural looking matte finish. It's full coverage and it's matte. So it should look good with someone that has dry skin because it's not like matte, if you know what I mean. This next to other foundations that match me, and I also have another Nars shade that I'm going to be swatching as well, so you can kind of see between the two if you're trying to decide between Stromboli and Barcelona. I have both of those. I'm pretty sure it's Barcelona that I have. So let's go swatch those. Let's see if it oxidizes, and then let's apply this to the face. Okay, so here are the foundation swatches. This first one here is the Nars and Stromboli. This second one here is the Nars in Barcelona, which is the shade right after Stromboli. Then here we have the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation in Toasted Coconut. And then right here we have the Dior Backstage Foundation in 2WO. Right here we have the Fit Me in 220, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And then right here we have the Infallible Fresh Wear in Golden Beige. Stromboli has been on for a little while, so I'm going to put a fresh swatch and I'm going to show you if it oxidizes or not. There's a fresh swatch, there's an old swatch, maybe a tiny bit, but not really. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to use a clean sponge. On this side of the face, I'm going to use my Love is a Foundation brush from It Cosmetics. And for primer, I'm just going to use my AOA Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. I'm going to use that all over my face. I have a squeezy tube. I mean, you guys probably already know. Ooh, way too much on that side already. Whoa. Spread that around. Wow. I'm actually impressed because with a sponge, it usually really lessens the coverage. And the fact that this with a sponge is like medium full is really impressive. And wow, does it look nice. Okay, on this side I have a little pimple, so I'm not going to put as much on this side with a brush. Just put some out on my finger. squeeze some on my finger instead of just squeezing it on my face, because that was kind of crazy. I don't even need that much. A little goes a long ways. Like, can you see that? If you're someone that likes like full coverage, I mean, you can do that pretty easily with this. I'm already telling you. It's a pretty olive shade. Impressed on how beautiful it looks on both sides of the face. Like, no matter if it's a sponge or a brush, it looks really smooth and really nice. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks now that I've done it. I'm gonna put on concealer. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, and ooh, actually, it's pretty much dry that I might not need to set it. So I'll decide if I'm gonna set it. Maybe I'll set half my face. I don't know. We'll see. But when I'm done with the rest of my makeup, I'll come back. Okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup, and I'll put what I used down below in the description box if you're interested. I ended up setting my under eyes, my nose, basically my T area, and then right around my chin. Even though it did set and it does have like a matte, so maybe when it gets colder outside I might not set it, but I did want to give it a fighting chance because I touch my chin all the time. So I definitely wanted to make sure to set that area. But let's bring you in really close and let's see how the foundation looks now that I have everything on. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how beautiful it looks. Even in my forehead where I have a lot of lines, emotion lines that foundation sinks in, smile lines, it hasn't really sunk into anything. And even though I have really dry skin, it looks so beautiful and flawless and filtered. Like, if you're watching, let's say you're watching like you guys see, the way you see it in camera right now is exactly how I see it in person. Sometimes you look at beauty videos and when they put their foundation on, their face looks so flawless, so soft, so like perfect. Well, this foundation actually looks like that in person. Like, I'm not one that has like the best skin. It's a little bit, I have a little bit of a texture. This really did soften and like smooth everything out. It looks like I have perfect skin, honestly. It looks like I have perfect skin. Like, it's so beautiful. So, I mean, you guys can see, you can see in the close-ups, you can see right now, that is how it looks. It's very, very true. I don't have like a blurring lens. Like, it is absolutely how it looks. So I am so freaking excited about this foundation. So I'm going to test it out throughout the day. I'll do maybe the next check-in I'll do in natural lighting so you can see how it looks like in the natural sunlight. This is a really perfect match this is a really good match for me. So if you're my shade, Stromboli is a good one. Go visit my Instagram if you want to be in on the sneak peeks and the check-ins before I post the video up on YouTube. Then you want to be following me on my Instagram, Bondbeautyful. Come say hi to me over there, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, it's been 5 hours and I thought I would check in natural lighting. I'm in front of a window so you can see how the foundation looks on my skin. But this is how it looks. It looks really good. I did wear a mask earlier to take my son to school, but it looks very, very, very smooth. It hasn't sunk into any of my lines up here. Davy has a lot to say. This is Davy. Davy Jones, do you have a lot to say? But I'm actually loving how it looks. It still has full coverage. It still has that soft matte look to the skin. This guy's dry, but you can see doesn't look that bad. So far, so good. I'm really impressed with the foundation. I'm actually loving it, like loving it. This is probably gonna be, to me, it seems like it's my favorite matte foundation so far on my dry skin because it's hard to find something that's good with my dry skin. But anyways, I'll check back with you guys at the end of the night, and we'll see how it looks then and if it holds up for like 12 hours or however long I wear it. I'll just use the Peach Perfect powder to touch up my makeup right now as we're talking, and then I'll put in like a little clip. This is what I used earlier, but honestly I think this is great. If you have dry skin and you've always wanted to wear a matte foundation, or you want something that's literally going to make you look like so flawless, this is a good foundation for you because the coverage is phenomenal. It does not feel heavy. Even though I was sweating, it didn't slip off the face, it didn't transfer. So I feel like this is gonna be really good for the summer here because it's super humid here. And it looks so smooth and so beautiful. So I am so freaking impressed. I'm gonna put a little bit more blush on. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, it looks so good. It says it's natural matte looking finish. True. It's going to last 16 hours. It lasted 10 hours, no problem. Transfer proof. Yes, it didn't transfer even though I wore a mask. And it didn't slip off or sweat off. If you're someone that has more mature skin and has lines, I feel like this is a good matte foundation to try because it really didn't sink into any of my lines. I have smile lines. I have these lines here are really bad, and foundation can just like sink in there so bad and kind of come apart, and it didn't do that at all, even though I was working and sweating and doing all that kind of stuff. Side note, hope you guys like my Christmas sweater. I'm all Christmased out. Anyways, I give this foundation a thumbs up. This might be my #1 matte foundation. I have to keep trying it, of course. That's like premature, but it's like looking that way because it's so beautiful and lightweight and gorgeous. And I love that they have an olive shade. This one matched me really, really well. So if you're someone that's looking for some really good shades in there that you can find something very close to your perfect match, I think this is a good line. Also, I did a flash test. You guys can see it here. It does not give you a flashback. So if you're concerned about that, if you're worried about that, you're good to go. Try out. So all in all, I am loving it. It has passed the dry olive girl test. Let me know in the comments if you have tried it down below. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please subscribe if you like beauty videos. Hit that notification bell so you can join the family here, and comment below and tell me what's a foundation that you want me to try, that you want me to review, that you want to know my thoughts on. Comment below. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.